easily one of the most universal ways of sending information with our interconnected world of the internet is with email. And anytime we run across an application that doesn't have built-in integrations or extensions or plugins or anything, anytime there's not an API, if you don't have one of those systems to use, most of the time you have a way to email from it or to it. And with OmniFocus, it's really nice to be able to have the option to always send an email to OmniFocus and have it show up in your inbox. It's pretty handy. It's handy enough that I even built a script that would work with that information and parse it into given projects and contexts. Again, that's another video. We'll get into that, the auto parser at a different time. But in order to get the email address that you need in order to send items to your inbox, you go to your OmniSync server. So just go to the website. I'll drop it in the resources down below this video. But if you go to sync.omnigroup.com, it will take you to this website where you can sign into your sync server. So once we get logged in, we can get our mail drop address. So let me get signed in here. And pretty quickly, we're shown the information on how to manage our account for the sync server because it's just part of what we just logged into. But if I go down here towards the bottom, you'll see that I have the option to mail drop to your inbox, which is pretty handy. It's what we've been talking about. But I'll need to add this address. So if I click on Add Address, I now have my mail drop address added to my system here. So that gives me my unique mail drop address that I can use. Obviously, I'm not going to leave this the same because now that I've shown it to you. But once you have that, you can send anything you want in the subject line, and that'll show up as the title of your task. And anything that's in the body of that email will show up in the notes field. Now, a little trick that I do that's kind of handy is I like to create a new contact in my address book for this address. So I'm going to copy this address. So if I copy that, and then I go to my contacts, let's create a new contact here. And pretty simply, I'm just going to name it OmniFocus. And then for the email address, I am going to just drop in that email address. And I am done. And that's all there is to it. So once I've got that, I can go over to Mail. And for Mail, I can create a new email that will send directly to my inbox in OmniFocus. So let's create a new message. And from here, I can start typing in OmniFocus, and you notice it grabs it right away. Tab down. Hello, my new task. And then anything I want in the body can go there. So let's send that off. So once that's sent, now we can shift over to OmniFocus. And once that has had a chance to sync, we should see our task show up. So hello, my new task. And there we go. And if you notice in the notes, I have anything in the body. So it's pretty handy. And once you start to think about the services that use email, you can start to see how it's pretty flexible as far as what you can send directly to OmniFocus.